Well, go ahead and fire up the coaching search firm at UTC. Sources told us hours ago it was all but a done deal, and we can now confirm it is done. Matt McCall is the next head basketball coach at UMass. He'll be introduced at UMass in Amherst tomorrow. So what do you say we introduce now Mocs beat writer for the Times Free Press, Gene Henley. Gene, thanks for joining us. This is now, Gene, 2 straight coaches bolting from UTC after 2 seasons. Is this now the new norm?
Well, I think it'll depend on who they get next. I think if they decide to go this young route, you'll probably have the same thing happening in a couple years. You'll have another young coach who can win a lot of games in the second or third season, maybe get a win he's not supposed to get, and have an opportunity at a higher level job. I mean, it seems like right now UTC is a stepping stone job, and that may not change anytime soon.
Gene, if you look at it from this angle, we're not just talking money. If you try to help a UTC fan understand why maybe Matt McCall was enticed, you're talking about the Atlantic 10. And you look at the NCAA tournament bids they had 3 teams in the tournament this season. The Southern Conference is simply a one-bid conference. That's got to be part of the draw.
Yeah, and I think at this level, until your league can become a multi-bid league, which typically there's more money in, then you're not going to have these sorts of opportunities, which is why you've already had 2 coaches from this league leave for other conferences, higher conferences. Furman's coach left for Drake. And so it's just going to be hard to have those opportunities to keep people in tow when you're just fighting for one bid.
All right, Gene, I hate to put you on the spot, but shoot from the hip, if you will. Where does UTC go now? They have to have a list. When you hire coaches like Matt McCall, there's always got to be that in the back of your mind.
I think you're going to go young. I think whoever the next guy is going to be young, because he's going to have a chance to grow with what's going to be a young team next year. And the year after that, they won't lose from the players they have. They won't lose a player over the next 2 seasons. So you go young, you let a guy build his, create his brand, and you'll probably have the same thing happen in 3 years.
Gene, we couldn't have asked for better answers, and you look good while doing it. Thanks so much for your time. We look forward to reading your stuff in the paper tomorrow. Now, I'll tell you what, guys. Whoever they do replace him with, he does have a lot of work to do, keep a roster intact, and he has to replace basically five starters from this past season.
So somebody's going to come in and do a rebuild.
Yeah, and have to work really hard.
There is talent there, but yes, now does that talent stay is the big question as well.
That's good.